What's up, my peeps? It is now time for part 2 of my simulation for Roman Reigns vs AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the main event of Extreme Rules this Sunday. And if you missed part 1, make sure to go ahead and check that out first. I might post an annotation on the video if I remember, or I might post a link down there, or you can just click on the channel and you'll find it. It's called the Extreme Rules Prediction Game video. That's where you'll find part 1 of the simulation. But anyways, let's talk about why I think Roman Reigns is walking away with the win here. I mean, first off, the guy just won the title at WrestleMania, and I mentioned that in my last prediction for Payback. It's just the way it is. He just won the title. Now, obviously, the WWE is heavily behind Roman Reigns. I'm pretty sure a lot more behind Roman Reigns than they are AJ Styles. And so, for Reigns to lose the title this soon, I can't see it happening. And SummerSlam, to me, just screams Roman Reigns main eventing the pay-per-view, defending the title against either a returning John Cena or a returning Seth Rollins. I think one of those two is going to be the SummerSlam main event, either Seth or John Cena challenging for the championship. SummerSlam is known for big matches. It's kind of like the WrestleMania of the summer, so like Roman versus Cena, I could definitely see that happening. But like AJ Styles defending the title at SummerSlam as a champion, not so much. I can't see that happening. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big AJ Styles fan. I'm just being realistic here. And this is a prediction. This is not what I want to see happen. This is what I think will happen. Now, focusing on the pay-per-view itself and this title defense, on top of, the whole SummerSlam thing, AJ Styles, the word going around is that AJ Styles is dealing with some injuries. I'm hearing the ankle, I'm hearing the back. Basically, he's dealing with some injuries. And he's also pointed that out on Twitter. And so, the WWE is usually very careful with these things to where they won't go ahead and risk it with somebody that has a history of injuries. I know somebody might point out, hey, John Cena has a history of injuries. He's injured right now, but, they keep on putting the championship on him. But that's John Cena, guys. That's John Cena, their top merchandise seller and everything like that. So, Cena, I don't even count him here. But here, I don't think they'd go ahead and take that risk and put the championship on AJ Styles, especially, first off, even without the injuries, I'm still going with Roman. But when you add the injuries into it, that just adds to the reason as to why I think Roman is winning this match. On top of that, this is an Extreme Rules match, which is pretty much what we saw, or pretty much the same type of match as Payback towards the end there when they made the match no DQ and then made it also no countouts. Although, they didn't use weapons there, I think pretty much that might be the only difference, is that Extreme Rules, it's Extreme Rules right off the bat, so they're going to go ahead and use some weapons. And so, Roman won the no DQ match last time, so why would he lose here? And last time, it took freaking, how many phenomenal forearms did AJ hit? He hit one through the announce table, he hit one in the ring, which Roman kicked out over. Actually, he put his foot on the ropes, and then he hit one on the outside. That's not counting the 450 splashes too. So it took a bunch of phenomenal forearms, and it only took one spear to put AJ Styles down. At the moment, the spear is like the strongest finisher in the WWE, I feel. That or the F5, one of the two. And with all that happened at Payback, with the interference and all that, and Roman Reigns still kicks out, what makes you think Roman Reigns ain't gonna kick out this time? What's AJ gonna pull off here that will really put Roman down? One thing I'm sure of, though, is that they're definitely gonna be pulling out a bunch of steel chairs and hitting each other with steel chairs, because if you look at the feud, if you look at the build for this match, when it comes to the weapons, it's been all steel chairs. Every single time, either Styles hits Roman with the chair, Roman hits Styles with the chair, they hit each other with chairs, the club hits the Usos with chairs, the Usos hit AJ Styles with chairs. It's been all chairs, to the point where if this feud was moved over, pushed, further into, let's say, TLC, I'd be afraid that this match was going to be a steel chairs match. Because before a match at TLC, the way you could tell what the match type is going to be is just look at what the opponent, one of the guys in the match, is going to use on that guy prior to the pay-per-view. If he uses a ladder, he's going to be involved in either a ladder match or a TLC match. If he uses a table, it's going to be a tables match or a TLC match. And yeah, I know they've put each other through tables, or actually just Roman put AJ's... Actually, no, they both put each other through tables. But for the most part, it's been chairs, so I definitely see some chair shots being used here. But also, as far as the match quality, I feel this should top the last one. I didn't think the last match was bad. I actually enjoyed the main event last time. I thought it was entertaining, despite, the restarting of the match and all of that. But I feel this one, since it is Extreme Rules right off the bat, it should be entertaining right off the bat. And of course, there won't be any restarts. And I definitely see the club getting involved in the Usos. Except at this point, what I'm wondering is, you see, at Payback, I was wondering if the club was going to cost AJ Styles the match. And if they were going to cost him the match, if it was going to be intentionally or on accident. This time, though, I'm like, is AJ Styles a heel now, or is he a face? Are we going to find that out at Extreme Rules, or... I don't know, because if you look at SmackDown, AJ Styles was acting like a heel. Roman Reigns is going for the spear in the match against Luke Gallows, and AJ Styles grabs his leg. That's something you see in the face. So I'm not sure if right now AJ is playing the tweener role just for this feud. Maybe they're making AJ act a little bit heelish just to get some people thinking that, he might be a liar and that he actually did know and did send the club out there to attack Roman and all of that. I'm not sure, but it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out and how AJ... But the thing is, I was going to say how AJ reacts to the club getting involved, but also if you look at the interview with Michael Cole, he did say that if the club does get involved, he will take advantage of that. He will take any opportunity and will do anything it takes to take the championship from Roman Reigns. But at the same time, it is an Extreme Rules match, so it's not out of the rules, and also the Usos will probably get involved. I'm just wondering right here whether AJ, after this, or maybe even during this match, is a full-on heel, a tweener, or a face. Right now, I'm in between a tweener and a heel. This might be an HBK type of situation where AJ is a heel, I guess, just for this feud. Kind of like when HBK was feuding with Hulk Hogan, and he was a heel for that feud alone, and then right after, he turned face. He was face before, then he goes into the feud with Hogan, and he's full-on heel, and then right after, goes back to just being normal face, HBK like nothing happened. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this match, but the result, to me, seems predictable. But, sometimes even if something's predictable, I'm still looking forward to it, and I want to see how it plays out, how they put on the match. I'm sure it's going to be a great match. I'm actually expecting this match to be better than the last match because there won't be any, starting of the match shenanigans or DQs or countouts. It's just going to be a straight-up Extreme Rules match. And maybe the club could still go ahead and turn on AJ on this pay-per-view or in this pay-per-view. I could see it happening, and it could be a good way to take AJ Styles out of this feud and end it for good. Although a Roman Reigns win without the club getting involved could also end that, along with the Usos maybe getting the win over the club. But I'm hoping the club get the win over the Usos just because I feel the club needs that win more, but that's not about the tag team match right here. But yeah, I'm not ruling out the club, costing AJ the match and turning on him. Actually, that could very well happen, because like I said, it'd be a good way to take Styles out of the match and also make him still look strong in a loss because they were the ones to cost him that match. Now, a question I want to ask you guys is, how many phenomenal forearms do you think AJ is going to land on Roman Reigns? We saw 3 at Payback. Do you think he's gonna top that? How many phenomenal forearms do you think AJ is gonna hit on Roman in this one? Let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm out. See ya.